Are we recording? Okay, we're recording now.
Yeah.
Now, all the break, episode 48. Welcome to the show. Chris, Justin, and Mo. Johnny got his ice cream. We got a victory Monday.
Yeah, you did.
Podcast coming at you. The Jets just beat the motherfucking Buffalo Bills.
No one's in the goddamn NFL. Let's go.
This was a
At
team
least projected.
This was a team. They said this team was the Super Bowl favorite, is what I was told. That
Yeah.
Super Bowl favorite. That we had
Super Bowl or bust favorite.
No reason. We had no chance to beat them. That we were 10-point underdogs at home against them as a 5.
I wish I bet.
I wish I bet more, and I wish I bet more.
Yeah.
And I wish I bet more on that Vegas win total, because if you had that over 5.5, the Jets cashed that shit before the bye week. That was the amount of games they'd win for the whole season, and it's safe to say that this team is ahead of schedule.
Oh yeah.
They made Josh Allen look
Scared.
They made him
Definitely scared.
He hasn't had pocket pressure like that all season.
He was disgruntled. He didn't know what to do with himself. Like he was like hesitating a lot.
Exactly. And you don't need that in quarterback. You don't need that in a fucking quarterback. That helped us a shit ton. Especially the fact that he started the game off with a pick. That was fucking great. That was great.
Yeah. That was his third pass of the game?
Interception.
I think second. What was it, third? I think second pass.
I don't know. It was I think it was the second pass, because I think the first pass was
early.
Yeah, the first pass was the bomb to
Stephon Diggs.
Then
Right.
Handed the ball off, and then they threw the pick to Jordan.
And then he threw the pick. Yeah.
Third play, second pass. Yeah.
I'm not
that's
sure.
fucking.
I'm going to say that that this was the first game this year that Josh Allen hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. I'm not 100% sure if that's.
I think so.
No, that's definitely true. It's definitely true. That's a passing offense first. Definitely true. I don't have to look at the stats. There's no way that they've had a game where he hasn't had a passing touchdown, other than against us.
Where he hasn't had one until now.
Yes. At least this season.
Yeah, at least for this season. I mean, I'm sure.
Right. Yeah,
I don't know about last season.
Yeah, there are definitely other games in his career where he didn't throw a touchdown.
Yeah. Possibly last season. I wouldn't doubt that. But this season, there's no way.
This is the first one. This is the first one.
That's our defense, baby. That's our defense.
Yeah, he has 0. It started out since September 8th. Rams, it was 3. Then it goes 4-2-1, 4-3-2-0.
Oh, so he had one where he only put up 1. Who's
he
the
put
one
up
again?
1 against the Ravens.
Okay. All right. Solid D. Understandable.
Solid D, but our D is better.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the best part of this win is that there's really no you really can't pre-qualify or move the goalposts on this one. I know that there were talks about some of our wins being suspect or fraudulent.
Yeah.
Beating
the Browns.
The Dolphins without Tua, and the Browns, the Packers, and the Steelers, and the Broncos, and what have you. But this is the goddamn Super Bowl favorites. Josh Allen. All I've heard about Josh Allen is that he's like the MVP and the greatest. The greatest greatest quarterback, greatest thing to ever exist. Like,
he was supposed to supersede fucking Mahomes this season. He's supposed to reach that level.
Right.
Yeah.
And
people
still think he is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When you guys were doing this, were you doing the 1-1?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I just saw on Twitter our Sebastian Aho tied it up.
Yeah, fucking tied it up. Fuck yeah. Good goal.
Illegal streak. Yeah, no, and
the assistant. Not sure.
For those of you that want to say that that Sauce was interfering with Gabriel Davis on that last
complete bullshit.
21. You all can suck my dick because they were hand fighting the entire time. And
exactly.
I have no issue. I have no issue with the refs not bailing out a desperation throw on a 4th and 21, which was a very impressive throw, actually. And despite all the hand fighting, the ball was in the ball was in the breadbasket for Gabriel Davis to catch, and he just didn't catch it. And
I think that's why they didn't call it, because the NFL refs have been calling
offensive pass interference.
They could have called that as well, because
at first, but they saw what the thing with that was they saw them battling it out, so they just decided not to call it.
Yeah, it was
yes.
Both sides.
Which is exactly that's how they should have handled it. They handled it well.
Which is crazy, because like usually with rookies they'll just call it on the rookie, but they see like how well Sauce plays. They're like, you know what, this kid ain't playing like a rookie.
He's already in clout. He already has clout.
He already does.
Gained the Revis respect from the refs.
Yep.
But that throw, that even though it was an incomplete pass, that throw was made even more impressive now that we know that Josh Allen is dealing with a UCL injury of some sort.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure Bills fans are using as a built-in excuse as to why they lost that game now, even though it happened on the second to last play of the game when Bryce Huff had the sack fumble. By the way, I kind of want to get a Bryce Huff jersey because he's been fucking awesome, and I feel like nobody
has work.
Yes, he is so good.
He deserves to see his jersey at fucking home games.
Didn't I say Bryce Huff would get at least one sack? I'm pretty sure I said this before the game or during the podcast. One of the two.
I think that's
because I was saying how when we traded Jacob Martin, that's going to give him more snaps to get more opportunity.
That's like a safe thing to say every game. By the way, our last episode was episode 47, and I can't believe that we missed the opportunity to call that the Bryce Huff episode. But
that is the Bryce Huff episode. We recognize it now.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Yeah, and it's funny though, because before the game I was telling people I think we have a chance to win because their two starting safeties are going to be out, and that Matt Milano guy, their linebacker, was out, and he's really good. And people were like, "Oh, that's not going to matter. Bills are still going to win by 20." And now that the Jets beat them, you beat our second team defense.
Okay, so your offense is still supposed to be elite, isn't it?
So you don't give a fuck. Everybody cares. Everybody gets injured. This is the NFL.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
Get a win in this league.
We beat you. We beat the Super Bowl favorites without our two best offensive players. So I really don't want to hear about your injuries.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. And their offense is fully loaded. No complaints there.
Yeah.
Their offense went against our defense and lost. That's what happened that game.
They had Tre'Davious White out like most of the year, and he wasn't playing today. And all of a sudden, that was a big difference. And Matt Milano out.
Yeah.
Jordan Poyer was out, and who's the other one? Micah Hyde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And okay. Well, you know how many players we've not played with where we had to suffer and just come through with depth players playing in that position.
O-line.
Come on.
O-line.
The O-line's been shuffling ever since week 1.
Yeah. And we just got a new team back. We just got a new running back who did work for us. He did work against the defense.
Played very good this week.
Oh yeah. Yes, they did.
That hasn't been talked about enough.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't. Our O-line. The fact that this ragtag,
especially in the fourth quarter, they were just bullying the Bills off of the football at the end.
They were, especially off the run game. I'm pretty sure they were getting like 9-10 yards every rush in the fourth quarter.
They were.
They're I picked up James Robinson in our fantasy, but I sat him because I didn't think he was going to play. I didn't think he was going to out-snap Michael Carter. I thought he would get yardage.
He got a touchdown.
But he ended up putting like 12 points, and I should have started him. I would have won this week hands down. Now it's a little iffy, but
should have started.
I should have started him. Like I knew he would get yardage just because of our O-line and how we run the ball. I knew he would get yardage, but I thought Michael Carter would out-snap him and get a lot more yardage, and he wouldn't produce as much as maybe a returner for the Falcons.
Oh, shit. Speaking of which,
I was wrong.
Does somebody have Isaiah Likely in the league?
In our league?
I
have no idea, to be honest with you.
I'm about to check right now.
You have Mark Andrews on your team?
I do.
Oh, so you might be
fucked. I think I do. Hold on. I don't know. Maybe it's not in this league. No, I have Garrett Everett. He already played. I'm thinking the other league. Shit, I didn't play Michael Carter either. God.
How many points did Carter put up?
And he had like 15 points. I got Justin Tucker. That's about it.
Yo, Carter put up 15 and Robinson put up 12. That ain't bad for the fucking Jets running back.
Yeah.
Brees Hall would have put up 20. Brees Hall would have put up 20.
Well, just for your information, Isaiah Likely is rostered in our league, and he is starting tonight for 14. Bruh, my friend Brad.
Bruh stole someone I wanted. I think a wide receiver. I think he picked up. I don't even know who's fucking starting him. But I had to start fucking Marquise Valdes-Scantling, I think, in that league. Yeah. And he did nothing. Yo, fucking what's his name? Fucking P.A. Mahomes threw the ball for 68 times. Valdes-Scantling had 1 target.
Well,
he threw 68 fucking times. He had 1 target. God damn.
He does suck. So
I knew they were gonna
throw the ball a lot. I didn't know it was gonna be 68 times. I thought more like 40. And he had 1 target. That's wild.
Okay, I am able to get Isaiah Likely in this.
I really don't trust any of those Chiefs wide receivers for fantasy purposes.
Like no, neither do I. But my receivers are
Juju, and he got
I needed to pick someone up. Juju, Juju had 18 targets. No, Juju had Kelsey. I think had like 19, and then Juju had the rest. Really, and then the other teams had single digits.
Juju's really the only like serviceable fantasy wide receiver on the Chiefs.
Yeah,
not counting Kelsey, who is a tight end, of course.
Yeah, but he's a wide receiver.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Wide receiver by trade.
Okay. But anyways, back off the fantasy, back to the Jets.
Yeah, back to Jets. So we talked a lot. I feel like we talked a lot about what our defense did in this game. Let's talk a little bit about Zach Wilson and the offense. So I think that Zach responded pretty well to all the criticism that he has been under.
He has,
especially after the Patriots game last week. I feel like he responded really well. Really, the only mistake he made was was fumbling the football after the whole camera thing happened, where the Jets, the NFL really did everything they could to stop the Jets from winning this game, because as soon as they fucked up that camera, and like they had like a 10-minute delay. They even switched the game to another game for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was that.
Like the first play after the camera thing, the Jets had a false start, and then I think the second second play was the fumble, which really felt
recovered.
At that moment, I thought like we had lost the game. I felt like we just like blew our chance of winning it. But luckily, our defense just kept getting stops and kept keeping us in it. And eventually we were able to score a touchdown and get that game
when it mattered.
Yep.
Yeah. when it fucking mattered. We stayed in the game against arguably the best offense in the league.
Mhm.
We stopped them multiple times that were fucking crucial. Got some turnovers, and our offense maintained the game. Maintained the game to the point where we didn't throw it. That's where our offense excelled this game. It didn't really. I don't think there was anything to really spotlight other than the fact that we didn't fuck the game over.
Well,
Yeah, I think it's really
when we did
all
have
we're
to
asking
throw
of
it,
the offense.
when we did have to throw it, the only option we really had was Garrett Wilson.
It was Wilson.
Yes. Yeah, Garrett Wilson is a dog. He is. We have mentioned
he's
before,
easily our number one wide receiver.
it's
Although,
worth
although I gotta say, I did see this is under the fucking Facebook group, Jets Facebook group, so there's a lot of shit posting shit over there. But they showed some picture where Elijah Moore did get open. Zach was looking directly at him, couldn't throw the ball, and he didn't. Shit posted.
That's
really.
what I was saying on the video chat.
Oh yeah.
Because it was going his way, but it went to Garrett Wilson.
But it still went to Wilson.
I was saying you didn't hear what I said when the only plays Elijah Moore made was he was making some dope ass end arounds over around Zach Wilson before the snap.
Yeah, he was running. He was doing a lot of pre-snap motion.
That's all all the pre-snap motion was like his best play.
That was like his highlight of the
I feel
game.
like that's all the Jets are using him for because he is getting open.
Well,
he is, but I don't know what their deal is.
Well, Elijah Moore needs to realize something now. What he needs to realize is the Jets just beat the Bills without really any help from him at all. So he really has no leverage, and I think it's time for Elijah Moore to kind of bury the hatchet of whatever he was mad about and just like
100%. He should have buried that hatchet as soon as he put out a tweet. He should have just been like, "Yeah, no, I'm wrong. Shut up." That's it. Just bury the hatchet right there. It pisses me
off how they can't like just spread the ball around because it'll make it so much easier. Because it's not like he's bad. This kid's good.
He is. And if we lose him because we're not using him, I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed if we lose him because our wide receiving core right now should be a lot better than it is. But we're not using them as they should be.
With him in the slot too. I've seen a lot of snaps with him in the slot, and they still weren't giving him the ball.
Yeah,
guarantee he was getting open. Guarantee he was getting open players.
We did just beat the Bills though, so I really don't care about him more right now. Don't care to talk about him. Thanks for all.
I'm going to bring him up because our offense could get better with better play calling for our receivers. I don't give a fuck what more like this.
Because
I'm not saying Moore should get more targets because of what he's saying. No, fuck anything he's saying. I'm just saying he should get more targets because he's getting open, and it's going to help our offense. That's it.
I mean, that's fair. But Denzel Mims spot. Denzel
Mims stepped up.
He didn't do a lot, but he had a catch on that last drive to keep the drive going, which eventually led to the Jets' touchdown to James Robinson.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I think that now that Brees has been out for a few weeks, and now that we've been missing AVT for a couple of weeks, I think the offense is like starting to figure out kind of their new identity, even though their identity is still kind of the same. I feel like they're figuring out how to get things done like without those two. And I think that Garrett Wilson is like the new heartbeat of the offense, because really, like, when you're throwing the ball, to me, there is really no reason to like why you should really worry about feeding anybody else but Garrett. Like, run the ball or fucking Garrett's open somewhere.
It's worked. It's worked the entire. Well, I would say the entire season. The past 4 games.
He could have had a catch with a better Zach Wilson throw too.
Yes.
He snagged it, but he snagged it with his one hand, but he just came down out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. And that happens.
Yeah, that was like the Mims play last week.
Mims should have had a catch early in the fucking game where
he dropped it.
It's a hard catch to make, but you're an NFL receiver.
There was another one I think with Conklin too, where he like bobbled it. I think Mims did the same thing, and they ended up calling it for us, which I saw that, and it should have been Buffalo's ball. It should have been because he didn't even have possession of it.
No, he's bobbling.
That's one thing I will say that they got wrong, even though it was in our favor. But who gives a shit?
Catch that maybe should have been an interception. I mean, I feel like you couldn't really conclusively tell who had the ball, though.
Yeah. But let's just say that's our
no angle. There's no good angle at it
with Michael Carter.
Yeah, were they saying? They pretty much saying tie goes to the receiver on that one?
I think so for the Conklin catch. So. Because honestly, it looked like the Buffalo corner had it. It looked like he was more in position when they were going down to have possession of the ball, but they called it for Conklin, and there was no
it was
definitive proof.
Edmonds.
Yeah,
it was a linebacker.
Yeah, linebacker.
But what I'm saying is maybe this is just redemption for us not getting that pick six from Michael Carter last week.
You needed that. Oh man. Zach would be undefeated right now with that pick six.
But right now, further news. I just got this breaking news like an hour ago. That Sheldon Rankins is going to be out 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that sucks. He was a really underrated part of our.
He is. I mean, that rotation's crazy, and he's a big part of it.
Yeah. Damn.
And I mean, now they have to rely on like what's his name, Nathan Shepard, and like I guess they have to activate. Don't do as
many rotations. Now we got to limit the rotations. Get more playing time for the starters.
Yeah, well, you can talk to Salah about that.
That's the only viable. Well, look, the rotations were there because of the depth. Now we don't. Now the depth isn't there because of injury.
I guess they bring in like Jonathan Marshall or something, or Tanzel Smart.
Yeah.
I mean, one of those two, I guess, would have to fill in for him if they activate him, because they're probably going to end up putting him on the IR.
Probably.
But I mean, he's been a good piece in that defensive front. For sure.
Yeah.
You want to
know? Plays.
Do you want to know how I know that the Jets won yesterday? Because I'm on Twitter now, and all I see are PFFs. I see a bunch of Jets Twitter people quote tweeting PFF Sam, but I can't see his tweets because he blocked me. And I am on a mission now to see how many of more of those virgin losers I can get blocked by before the end of this.
Oh my God! Are you blocked by PFF George?
No, I think PFF George still has me. I am checking now. This is at just PFF.
Yeah, it is. It's PFF. I think it's either PFF underscore or just PFF George.
Oh, okay. It's saying PFF George.
I want to add him right now.
Not exist.
So I could tweet his fucking video that he has talking about the Jets suck ass. They need a quarterback. You draft Breece Hall in the second round.
Oh yeah,
shut up. You're a fucking idiot.
Wait, he actually tweeted that shit? Like that's a bad
he made a video.
What? That Breece Hall was a bad pick? That we should have gone for a quarterback?
This is why you need to be on Twitter. Justin would have been banned.
That's wild.
And suspended.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you, how do you get banned? Like, how do people block you? Like,
go talk shit to people then. That's all you got to do. Just talk shit.
There's a lot of stupid people, man. I would talk a lot of shit. Shit.
Don't use your name or like your face. Just
don't do that.
Hell no, definitely not. If I get Twitter,
create a bullshit email and then just make a fake name with a fake and just talk shit.
Yeah,
and we'll retweet everything.
The thing about PFF is that they are really all they are is just another like sports media company that just lives off of clickbait and hot takes. but they use
and
like
analytics.
well, they
yeah. The analytics are good.
I'm trying to say they're trying to disguise themselves as this like analytics company or whatever. Really, they're just a company, and they use the analytics as a cover up for that. But really,
right. Because they don't watch the games, so
like
they base everything that they do off stats.
Yeah, except all their stats are made up.
I didn't know how that. Okay. I didn't know that's how PFF works. I thought they actually had people watching games, and that's how they get.
They don't watch the games. They don't watch the games.
They don't watch games.
They basically don't watch games. How do you watch stats? You don't watch games.
And you want to know who owns the company? Chris Collinsworth.
No. What a bomb. That honestly does say it all. Because that's bullshit. I thought PFF was like,
the thing is,
we show real-time stats over the NFL. I thought PFF showed stats like the NFL was like, no.
Look, the only thing they're good at is like their stats and their advanced stats. Everything else within their rankings and stuff, complete bullshit.
Okay. So advanced stats metrics are fairly good.
Mm-hmm.
I know they make mistakes. That's human.
Their stats are fine. It's just the rankings. That's the issue everybody has.
Okay. I agree there. Yeah, their rankings have been shit.
Their media personalities that they have on that team are like mad corny and suspect.
Yeah, mad corny. You can tell they've never played a down of football in their life. You know goddamn well what the fuck they're doing.
A woman's touch in their life.
Yeah, that too.
The way I like to approach PFF is when they say that our players are good, they're right, and when they say our players aren't good, they're wrong, and they have no idea what they're about. But generally, they are a Mickey Mouse company, and all.
But the wild thing for me is analytics is all based off of how you interpret them. How do you fucking have a company with people that don't know how to interpret analytics?
It's just like analytics are just like the eye test because they can tell you what you want. Your eyes can tell you whatever you want them to tell you, and same thing can be said for numbers and analytics. Like they can tell you what you want to tell, unless someone's just like utter shit. Like you can find something to nitpick to create whatever narrative you want with analytics.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there 100%. But that's why analytics needs good interpretation. And if you're the number one analytics company of the NFL and your interpretation is fucking piss poor, what are you doing?
Watching any games. Also, we have to get to a commercial break in a second. But before we do that, I'd be remiss if I didn't state that. So Brady Quinn, obviously, before the season said that the Jets were going to 1-8 or 0-9 before the bye. The Jets now have 6 wins on the season, which is one more win than Brady Quinn had for his entire NFL career as a starting quarterback. I'm pretty sure he was salty that because he was like on the Jets for like a minute and they cut him and no one really remembers.
Yeah, but because he's not memorable. He's not memorable. This tweet, his take on the Jets this season will make him memorable.
That's the thing. He'll probably be like most remembered.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like he's more remembered for that now than like anything he's ever done on a football field. Except, oh no, that was Colton. I was gonna say maybe the time he played that game blacked out against the Steelers, but that was Colton.
Yeah.
Yo, Colt McCoy, another man who should have had a chance.
He had many.
He had many, but he never had the coaching that he needed, I think he could have been a decent quarterback. Decent. I don't know about elite. I think he could have been decent. He could have been probably better than some quarterbacks.
Let me stop you right there. Hey,
look at Geno. Geno wasn't good until he learned under Pete Carroll.
People still believe in Geno.
Geno's going to be the new Josh Allen when people say like, oh, your young quarterback struggling, just give him like 7 more years.
Like, I can't argue giving him 7 more years. I can just argue he doesn't have the right coach. And you can't say, oh, yeah, just toss him over here. That might be the right coach.
I mean, it's true.
Nah, it's a business, though. It's a business.
Look,
if it doesn't work, he's got to go.
Yeah, I bet you would say that, but I'm not going to bring up the example why you would say that, because you're just going to bring it back to we all know who.
Everything circles back to the kid with the ice cream cone.
All right, Gianni.
Yeah.
I could actually make an argument that Colt McCoy deserved more of a chance than Johnny.
So freak.
Colt McCoy deserved more of a chance than Johnny did, but he did too.
Colt McCoy.
He showed more promise than Johnny.
Colt McCoy sucked.
Yeah, he did.
Johnny sucked even more. He runs around like he's the white Kyler Murray.
Yes, and Kyler Murray is getting paid.
Yeah, Kyler Murray sucks too.
Yes, but he's getting paid. Why? Because
why? Because Kyler Murray and Cliff Kingsbury are butt buddies. That's why.
Oh yeah, that's a connection that Johnny needed. Or maybe,
guess what? He didn't get it.
Maybe he needed elite fucking offense like fucking Cardinals have. Cardinals have wide receivers.
Plays backyard fucking football, and nobody wants to watch that bullshit.
Shit. So did Russell Wilson. That's how Russell Wilson. That's how Russell Wilson made his career.
Yeah, well, Russell Wilson also had a really good defense and a really good team.
Yes, exactly. The team around him.
Yeah. And
the team around him increased the longevity. That's what happens.
Yeah, that's what's happening with Zach right now.
Oh, man, I hope not. Zach's got to prove that he deserves to be here.
Zach is a game manager, whether you like it or not.
Nah, he's got to prove that he can.
He is right now. That's what you want to look for in year 2.
No. In year 2, you want to look for these those moments where he can be better than a game manager.
Yeah, but he can make those moments.
I mean, I think it varies by quarterback, but I think that year 2 generally. Yeah. And I'm going to start let me start the recording back up. We're back with all the break. So we're talking now about going from year 1 to year 2. I think that year 2, I think it's fine to be a game manager in year 2.
As a quarterback,
yes, but
I'm sure like
you want to see.
Maybe, then you want to see.
Mahomes was a game manager 100% when he came in. He was. But he learned under Alex and Reed.
No.
Zach has shown slightly
more
than
a game manager.
How was Mahomes a game? Hold on. Let Hector finish his point.
Yeah, no, all I was saying was, I get what you're saying, Justin, that you want to see in year 2, you want to see the quarterback prove that they're capable of more than just game managing. And I think Zach has done that to an extent. I mean, he doesn't do it as often as maybe we'd like to see it, but he makes some big boy throws. He throws the ball deep. He made a couple of grown man throws yesterday that helped us win that game.
100%. No, I'm not saying Zach hasn't shown that he could make that improvement. He just hasn't hit that level yet.
He just
you can tell he has
consistent enough basis yet.
And he's trying. Like you can look at last week's game where he's trying to make those plays, but he's making mistakes. He has that mindset that he could make those big plays. But he needs to make them at the right time and know when it's not the right time. And that's progression. Year 2 is not done yet. Year 2 is not even halfway over. We have plenty of time for him to actually prove that. But
we're halfway through the season.
I think year 2 is when he should show that. And he can. I think he can, and I think he will. We'll have to see that.
But the thing is, like, this offense doesn't require him to be that Mahomes player.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But if he can, our offense jumps like 3 fucking levels. If he can prove that he can be that fucking quarterback. Regardless of the play, he makes the play. That's what makes Mahomes great. You have your design plays, but he extends them and he creates better plays. That's what we need from Zach eventually.
68 fucking times.
Oh yeah, because he can. Because there's that confidence where he's gonna win.
Because they have no running game. That's why.
Well, shit. Our run game is top notch right now in the NFL. I think top 10 easy. You can argue top 5. But we still need a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, and this is what I think. Like, he's still year 2 is like game manager mode for him. If he's able to do that, then that's progress.
But I don't want him to settle on that. I don't want to be like, all right, year 2, all that matters is our run game is good, and I pass when I need to. No, I want to see him be like, no, I'm gonna create more plays than our offense is designed for.
But he was making passes during the game. He was making decent passes to Garrett Wilson, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't know if it's like what scheme Mike LaFleur has going, but he favors players when Zach has a connection with him during the game.
You can see that with G-Dub yesterday, and I mean, you've seen
Tyler Conklin last week.
Yeah, and you've seen a lot with Corey Davis, just like over the past year and a half. You know, once they get clicking, they're just gonna look that way more and more.
That's an interesting concept for the Jets offense, because I feel like that's going to be found out eventually, and Garrett Wilson's going to be shut down a lot more in our future games just because of that. Just the fact that we're not spreading the ball when we should be. Granted, it's great for Zach Wilson's confidence. It's great to keep him in the game, and it prevents him from making mistakes. But you can't overuse a wide receiver just because they have a connection.
Yeah, and that's why they should end up spreading the ball around. I'm not arguing that.
Oh yeah. No. They need to. They need to start spreading the ball around. Elijah Moore, I think, has standing as to why he should get targets, just not for the reason why. It shouldn't be a selfish reason. It should be it betters the team when Elijah Moore is getting targeted.
But see what Zach was doing.
He believes that too.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure he believes that too, but he still has a selfish side where he wants to be the prime wide receiver. Which, look, every wide receiver wants to be a prime wide receiver, especially if he had a rookie season like Elijah Moore did.
Yeah. No one comes into the league thinking I'm going to be a wide receiver too, or a slot receiver,
hell no.
or like a gadget player. Like no one comes in the league thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to be another Braxton Berrios. Although Braxton Berrios is the man.
He is 100%. I love him. He's a great gadget player.
Definitely a great role player, gadget player that we need.
Yes. Oh yeah.
For sure.
Oh yeah. That extension was worth it. Every single penny.
It was. It was worth it for the. It was worth it for the
culture. The
culture, and for the touchdown throw to Zach Wilson alone.
Oh yeah.
one thing I want to explain on how we actually beat the Bills is the one weakness they had was Josh Allen and his turnovers, and he showed it. And the defense was able to capitalize on most of it. And that's what changed the game for us to set us up to actually make a run.
Yeah. I saw a lot of Bills fans saying that he looked more like year 2 or rookie Josh Allen yesterday, which must mean that our defense was doing something right, because they forced them to make a lot of mistakes. Obviously there were the 2 interceptions, but They forced like a lot of like inerrant throws in general, and like a lot of throws that were just like to nobody.
I think as Mo was saying that the Bills' weakness is his turnovers, but I think it's even deeper than that, where he has the weakness for their game is turnovers because they have to pass the ball on a fucking consistent basis. It's all on Josh Allen. So those turnovers make a game. Yeah, they can't manage time like other teams because their run game is not as superior. It's bottom tier shit. So when you get those turnovers, it's fucking crucial.
Yeah, perhaps the Jets have unlocked the blueprint to the rest of the league how you beat the Bills.
Yeah, possibly. Yo, take advantage of the fact that the run game is absolute shit if Josh Allen can't run.
Yeah, I don't know who else is like capable of actually executing that. That game plan, but it's here that the Jets did something. I think the Bills did get a little bit exposed, and I mean, now Josh Allen's dealing with this UCL injury, which I mean, I hope he's okay. I
do hope he's okay. So we can beat him again.
I want
the third time.
I want to beat them at full strength. I don't want to hear any excuses. But like, if Josh Allen does have to miss time for this, it does leave the AFC East kind of ours for the taking. Dare I say?
It does. It really does. If Miami doesn't get back into their like dominating offensive level, it's completely ours. It's completely ours for our taking. If Josh Allen's out for more than 2 weeks.
Speaking of Miami, did you see Mike McDaniels tell Justin Fields to stop it?
Wait, for what?
Like Justin Fields was like running all over the Dolphins yesterday, and
he had more rushing yards than passing yards. He did fucking work for me, fantasy wise.
Yeah. I think he put up like 42 points in my league. But
48 in my other money league. Shit.
Yeah, but he had he had this one run where he had this one run where I guess he like ran out of bounds to the Dolphins sideline, and he ran right by Mike McDaniels, and Mike McDaniels just said, "Stop it!" Like, stop.
Yeah, that's fucking great. That's great.
After he was got it, he was like, "Yeah, I told him to stop scrambling, and it was really annoying because he didn't stop doing it." Also, you guys want to hear some Robbie Anderson stats?
Yeah.
Robbie's done nothing on Arizona.
Since he's been on Arizona?
Yeah, I think he's done literally nothing.
He has 3 games with the Cardinals, 7 targets, 1 catch, -4 yards.
Okay.
So really
oh my God.
Who's he gonna?
Robbie's honestly going from worst quarterback to worst quarterback. He's like, yo, fuck Sam. I'm gonna go chill with. I forgot who the fucking Panthers quarterback back then was.
Bridgewater. And then it was Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy. Actually, Teddy might have been the best quarterback he's had. Shit.
No, Josh McCown.
In there, and then it was Baker.
Josh McCown was his best quarterback.
Well, I can argue that. Josh McCown being the best quarterback.
Robbie Anderson's breakout year.
Yeah.
Feels so long ago now.
He had like 900 yards that season.
Oh yeah. Josh McCown made his name. Then he left the Jets and just absolute shit. Fucking Robbie.
We're actually like talking about playoffs that year.
Yeah.
For like the first
couple weeks.
Yeah. Now we can actually now it's like, week 9, the bye week, and we actually have like a very realistic chance of it. And
we do.
Yeah, our team is so young. Like
I know it's insane to me how many players are like 25 and under. They had like the whole roster pulled up, showing how many players are like 25 and under, and it was like 13, 14 players that are starting, that are or injured, that are 25 and 25 and under.
That we can fucking sign them all, continuing like after the contract.
See, that's the issue.
Re-sign them all.
That's the issue.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have because they're all pretty fucking good. Like,
yeah, you don't want to lose any of them.
If they all continue to be this good, you're not going to be able to pay all of them. That's a problem for. I'm not worried about it. It's a good.
The only way you can is if you do a short-term contract after winning a Super Bowl. You put it in their mind like, okay,
let's
you got one ring
first.
no.
That's why it's so important.
I'm just saying, in the football mindset, like you want to go to a team that's going to pay you more for the work that you're doing and have a chance for a ring. So we have to give them that chance for a ring and pay them enough where they want to stay around.
Yeah, that's why
all of them want to.
That's why it's so important to win, like in these next few years, and it's also why it's good that the Jets are like ahead of schedule as far as this whole rebuild goes. Because really, I feel like people weren't really expecting the Jets to like contend for a playoff spot or anything like that until next year. But the fact that we're ahead now and could make the playoffs this year, you know, like at this, like when this season started, I was like, oh yeah, if we clear the Vegas win total, that's like the bare minimum for me is the 6 wins. At this point, if we don't win games, I'd be disappointed.
Which we already did.
Like if we don't finish 10-7 or better, I would be disappointed at this point.
Yeah, there should be no issue with 10 wins. There's gonna be. I wouldn't mind
the rest of the season. Shit,
we got through
there could be 11. Who knows?
And it softens up after the bye, which we are now.
No.
I did get
literally it's New England. New England is the one game we already faced the Bills. I don't think that's going to be a confidence breaker, even if we lose against the Bills. But if we lose against New England, that might be a confidence breaker that could affect the rest of the season.
Well, no, I don't think confidence breaker. I'd rather split with every single team in the division.
But that's why we need it. That's why we need to beat New England.
That's why we need to beat New England.
Our next game is a must win, and the one thing that does suck about the next game, and I mean, we could do an episode next week to really dive into the New England game and preview it.
Yeah, why not?
But the one thing that does suck, just looking ahead, is that both teams are on a bye, so Bill Belichick also gets a few weeks to prepare.
Yeah. And he's preparing at a whole other fucking level than. I'm sorry, he's still a better coach than. He's better. He's a better analytical mind.
You know what? Bullshit. I think we should just say we're going to start Mike White because Zach Wilson got fake injured.
Give him a taste of their own medicine.
Yes. Give him a taste.
Fuck it.
When Tom Brady was on the Patriots, he was on the injury report every single fucking week.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Fuck it.
I knew he was going to play.
They really take injuries just to like maybe let teams think they had like a chance, or maybe they just wanted like to feel sorry for him or something and not go hit him as hard. I don't know.
I would do that just to fuck with Belichick. I would do it just to fuck with Belichick.
That would be the smartest. That would be the smartest tactic move.
One thing I want to bring up.
I don't think Belichick's going to game plan for Mike White though. I don't think he's actually going to think that. Mike White's playing.
He's going to be like, he's like Tom Brady, just dink and dunk all day.
I would be interested to see how Mike White would do against the Patriots.
And then make Zach Wilson game time decision.
Fucking balled out.
There is something I wanted to bring up though. We were talking before how we have such a young team and stuff. I saw an interesting quote from Jermaine Johnson where he was saying that the team has a similar camaraderie.
Yeah.
I can't speak today.
But that's something a young team gets when they're all the same age.
Camaraderie as a high school team, like that they're all buddies, they all chill.
No, I think that's really good. That's really good.
Yeah. It is good because now that builds a lot of team chemistry because now you're going to be with this team with a bunch of players who are around the same age, and now they're just going to grow together and build the chemistry.
And they're going to want to. They're going to want to. As long as they're getting paid, they're going to want to stick together. That's going to be key. That's going to be that's the culture build. That's where Woody Johnson's going to
Michael Carter said the greatest thing ever. Michael Carter said the greatest thing ever. Some beat reporter asked him a question. He was like, "So, how did you how did you enjoy this win, or how did you feel about this win? He was like, I was just happy to play with all my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
just
was like, yeah. Oh my God. See,
yeah, I think they
that's
said,
all we need.
during the week
well, because they're having fun.
working and like
Exactly. And
played.
all it is they're having fun and winning.
Yeah, I think I forget who said it. It might have been like Quincy or Quinn Williams who said it, but they're like during the week is like when we're working, when we're practicing, but like during the game time is like when we're partying and having fun, pretty much.
That's awesome. That's exactly how it should be, though. That's exactly how it should be. I always feel like back in the day when I used to be an athlete, you know, I'm a fucking fat ass now. But like practice was practice. When you're playing the game, you're actually having fun. You're out there playing with your boys, having a good time, especially if you win. If you lose, that's gonna fucking hurt. But you at least know you had a good time while you were playing. That's fucking key. That's a culture. That's Salah, I think. I think that's Salah right there. That's what he brings in.
Salah should be in the running for Coach of the Year at this point.
Yeah, he is. He is in the running.
Yeah,
100%. He should be. He should be. He turned a team.
I have a picture. I'm gonna DM it to Hecker right now of what our episode profile picture should be. Yeah. And then Hecker could bring it up to the
up in there, Gordon.
The share chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know about
it's pretty funny.
I don't know about you guys, but I drank way too much yesterday. We were all video chatting, watching this game virtually together.
Yeah.
But I got stuck at my buddy's house for like an extra 3 hours than I had planned to be there because I was just like shell of a human, and then I got sick. I puked in my Uber I ended up taking an Uber home because I could not drive, and then I ended up puking in my Uber as well. Luckily, I was a gentleman, and I only threw up like on my shirt and stuff. Like I didn't get anything on his seat.
That's all that matters. That's all they care about. That's all the Uber drivers care about, man. I puked in the Uber too.
I don't think he was like on the phone the whole time, and he had the Sunday night game on like a TV in his car. I don't think he gave a fuck about it.
Yeah, no. He probably knew. He's like, yeah, no, it's football time. I'm taking drunk people home. That's it. As long as you didn't get in his car, you're good. You're good. That if anything, you puke in the car, that should be 5 stars if it's not in the fucking upholstery. Shit.
I was trying to puke in the toilet, but it wasn't coming out. But I guess for whatever reason, riding in a car, going down some hills, like that. But going through all that stuff, it's a lot more fun after a win than a loss. I was in a similar position once where I was at the same person's house and I watched the Islanders get spanked by the Penguins, and then afterwards, I was in pretty similar shape to that, and I ended up not. That night, I didn't end up leaving to his house till like 6 a.m. I was in such bad shape. I remember like being the most miserable human being ever.
Was that a playoff game? Shit.
No, it was a regular season game during it was during the 2021 like kind of COVID.
Oh, the run. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Season game before we went on the run to the conference finals.
So every conference game fucking really mattered.
Yeah. And all the games were in the division that year. So we played the Penguins. Mm-hmm. We played the Penguins like 18 times that year between like the regular season and the playoffs.
Yeah. Oh man. We still made a run.
We did. But anyway, what else is there to do? Should we just do picks for next week?
Get our picks.
Yeah.
Is there anything substantial to talk about that's happening this week? Or the upcoming week?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, for the bye week, I would say we're all. So I'd say for the bye week, we're all Vikings fans. I think the Bills play the Vikings next week. If
the Bills lose 2 in a row, that'd be great.
Oh yeah, and add that game to the picks. By the way, I don't think I included it, but
oh yeah, that's necessary. Bills, Vikings.
If the Vikings win that game, then we would be in first place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy.
So, yeah, diehard Vikings fan this week in honor of the bye. This is the first time since like 2015, I would say, where I was actually like kind of bummed out that it was a bye week. You know, usually the bye week comes around and I'm like, thank God, like, you know,
yeah. I can watch actual football for this week.
Relax. Enjoy like not hating your life on a Sunday. Now I'm like, oh, I kind of wish the Jets were playing this week. But I will say this, the bye week could not be coming at a better time for the Jets. Coming off a huge win against Buffalo, 2 weeks to prepare for your rematch with Belichick, and 2 weeks for your team to get healthy. I think Corey Davis should be back after the bye week.
That's going to be huge. Huge.
I think Max Mitchell and George Fant should be back too.
Fant should be coming back.
That's going to be huge too.
Who else?
Like, we're going to be a revamped team minus our season-ending injuries.
And because of the bye week, I mean, even though it won't make a difference for these next 2 weeks, with Sheldon Rankins missing 4 to 6 weeks, at least that means that's like one less game he's missing because we have a bye this week.
Yeah. Yep, that's true. That's true. He got injured at a decent time. Unfortunately, 4 to 6 weeks. Shit.
I would say in general, like this week 10, week 9, I would say in general is probably like the sweet spot for a bye week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like halfway through the season.
Yeah, get in the middle of the season, you're chilling.
You know, like
if you have a good record, you can.
I hate when we get a bye in like week 5 or whatever. Like,
yeah.
Then you got to play like, you know, the next like, you know, 13 games or whatever without any breaks, and you know, then
especially if you make the playoffs.
Yeah, and that's when the injuries like really start to like pile up, like the wear and tear over the season. So, I mean, it's you know, it's pretty. You know, it is a pretty good time right now, and you don't want the bye. I don't think you want the bye to come like too late in the season either. I think like the midway point really is the sweet spot. It's like a good time to, you know, get some keys back. 2 weeks.
Early bye is bad if you don't have a solid team. A late bye is bad if you're not already dominating. If you don't already have that confidence where the late bye doesn't really matter. You're just resting. Right now, a bye in the middle of the season, we are resting, but we're also coming off a fucking 4-1 and kind of a new team, kind of a new all-around team. So it's absolutely perfect for us. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, there's also an avenue for us to be the number. I saw a tweet. There is an avenue for us to be the number 1 seed in the AFC, like after this coming week, going into the New England game, depending on the outcomes of some games here coming up. This week. But I think as long as like you know, if the Bills lose to the Vikings, and I think if the Ravens lose to the Saints tonight, and I'm sure the Titans probably got to lose, and
probably the Chiefs as well.
Yeah, it probably involves the Chiefs losing, so it probably just won't happen.
But still, that's a great plot. Like, when was the last time we're in the middle of the season? Like, yeah, we could be the best team in the AFC.
Yeah, it's a great it's a great conversation. It's great to even have the conversation. Wow, that is quite the photograph.
Shit.
All gas, no break. Instagram tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
One with
that works. That works. You see Salah in the background. Yeah, all gas, baby, all gas.
Yeah,
I'm down.
Told this Salah did tell his players, you know, continue to take care of their bodies through the bye week. He said, "Don't go to the beach and beer and eat nachos and come back 10 pounds heavier. Sorry to say that I would be a horrible football player because I would totally do that.
Oh yeah.
I kind of just want to go to a beach and drink.
I already did that this past week.
I want to do that now. Maybe not at a beach, but definitely want to drink some beer and eat some nachos. Actually, after yesterday, I'm kind of good on drinking beer for a little while.
Well, you can always take the Deshaun Watson route and just hit up some massage parlors.
Yeah, I will not be doing that.
He only had one. It was the massager that was the difference.
Well, apparently there's multiple. That thing is dumb as shit. God damn. How is an elite quarterback? How is he an elite quarterback? Like, how are you that dumb? Like, you're not game planning for your life?
Yeah, I don't know. He's dumb.
Oh man, but he's gonna be a beast when he comes back for the fucking.
You know what's crazy too? The Texans were actually like paying for all of it.
Yeah, they were. And
look at that, Lamar Jackson.
Oh shit! I still got the fucking eyes on.
No, I'm done with that game.
Yeah,
I want the Ravens to lose. All right. Anyways, you want to get into these picks?
Yeah, let's do a commercial break first because we only got
commercial break. Gotcha.
Commercial break. Picks, and then we'll get the hell out of here and watch
watch the Ravens and Saints.
Let's go.
Hopefully
Saints.
Ravens lose. Let's go Saints.
Who dat?
It's at New Orleans, isn't it? Yeah.
It is. Yeah. I think I'm going to a Saints game like next month. I'm gonna go to New Orleans for.
Dope.
Yeah, me and friend of the program, Will Wagner, are going to New Orleans in December.
Hey,
you know what's funny? Yeah. I have a friend that I used to work with. His name is Will Wagner.
Oh no shit!
And he's a Jets fan actually.
Hey, so's Will.
He's a ginger Jets fan.
Yo, Mo, you and Will would probably get along very well with his whole love of retro. He started his own business of selling retro jerseys, basically, and he's very successful with it.
Shouts to
oh yeah,
D Cover NY on Instagram. Check him out. Some shit.
He's made a fucking. Oh yeah, yo, the man has done his work.
I got this from Will. I got this hat from him.
Retro NY.
He finds everything retro. Everything retro you think of, he's probably sold.
My Jets Super Bowl III hat is from him too. Let me see if I could find that real quick.
What's his name again?
Will Wagner.
Yeah.
No, the Instagram name.
Should be Deep Cover NY.
Deep Cover?
Yeah, Deep Cover NY.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah, no, he's had a great fucking inventory.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
He has great fucking inventory.
I still need to make my Sopranos t-shirt company.
Hey, why not? That's what, this motherfucker used to, I don't know if he still does, but he had a storefront in fucking NYC. He's paying that rent, making money. Aziz Ansari actually fucking talks about him. Like, he went to the store and fucking hyped him up.
Yeah, this is my Jets Super 3 hat I got from him.
Oh, that's lit.
I also got
I need
this.
to find that. Does he still have it in stock?
He definitely has. Probably not.
You got to get a stock when he has a stock. That's the thing. He's completely vintage.
So he runs out of shit a lot.
Yeah, he's gotta.
I don't think he just has like 1,000 of these. I think like this was probably the only one he had.
Yeah,
but he definitely has like other.
Like custom made.
but that's a great thing about a store is the fact it's all vintage. You get it when you're there.
That's right. All right, you guys want to do these picks?
I'm ready.
All right, give me like a second.
We are back.
Yes, sir.
And it is time to do picks. And this week we won't be picking a Jets game, so there's no reason for us to
Yeah.
anything.
And we all took the Bills last fucking week. All wrong.
That's what I knew.
Take
That's
the fucking Vikings.
when, it's always when the whole show, and I'm not just talking about our show. I'm even talking about like, the actual like NFL Network pregame shows and like stuff like that. Also,
and they all just say that we have no chance.
Yeah.
That's what we said.
That's the best.
By the way, Damian Woody is in the Late Night Flight Twitter space right now.
Woody.
About that. We'll hop on right after.
So that's pretty cool. I got to ask Damian Woody a question once actually in his space. After the what's it called? It was right after the Tyreek Hill trade happened. I basically asked him, I was like, Damian, how many games do you think the Jets need to win this year to like be able to actually like, land the star power? And basically what he told me was like, don't worry about trading for stars or signing stars. You got to draft stars. And
we did. And we fucking did.
We actually did. And like, look at us now. Goddamn.
He was 100% right. 100% right. Don't worry about trading. We traded for Corey Davis.
Yeah, I was also
He's not a star.
I was also in this Twitter space.
Ravens just got a pick.
Who did?
Ravens.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Kyle Hamilton.
Yeah, I'm actually glad I didn't bet on this game tonight because I would have bet on the Ravens, but now I can just watch this purely from a Jets standpoint and just root for the Saints to win.
Yeah.
If I was gonna bet, I would have bet on the Saints
right now.
I have bet on the Saints to win it all.
Shot 10-cent same game parlay on this game. That's like the only bet I have, but like it's not gonna hit. So I'm not worried.
Well, it's all right because Chuck Clark just got a flag and for holding.
Oh, did that?
I guess
passing
defensive pass interference. Yeah.
So the pick doesn't count.
I'm kind of glad because I wanted us to sign him, and I'm glad we didn't. Because he's actually good, but he ain't looking good in that.
Yeah.
Hey.
Was Kyle Hamilton the one who got the interception?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. Remember back in like March or so before
when everyone was saying we should take like Derek Stingley and Kyle Hamilton.
Say anything bad about him. Everyone was saying he was like the next Ed Reed or Troy Polamalu, and he kind of stinks.
Yo, fuck that. We have the next Revis Cromartie.
Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, we don't.
I think Sauce is way better than Revis.
I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah,
I've been saying this.
Whore mouth shut. You keep your whore mouth shut.
The fact that you just said I don't want to jinx it just fucked it up.
It's okay. We can edit that part out and pretend it never happened.
Yeah, we'll edit it out. Yeah, it's only 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh man, our secondary has improved like exponentially. It's fucking retarded.
Yeah. Well, they cleaned shit up. That was the thing because remember the first 3 games of the season they were playing like shit.
Yeah. Yes. But they learned
Everybody
exactly.
wanted to fire Jeff Ulbrich. What? How about now?
Yeah, hands down. I was one of them.
Yeah,
I
know you were.
Yeah, I was.
That's not how
you're the only one. I was like, just give it time. Let him adjust.
That's not how you run defense. That's not how you run defense. But apparently,
Solid understands his process.
Week 3.
Yep. They were hands down right. Our defense has never looked better. Even during Rex Ryan days, our defense has never looked better. Like,
well, the reason why the reason for that there's more optimism here is because this defense is a younger defense and it's going to last longer.
Yeah, we're drafting these players. It's not like when Rex
It's not like we're just recruiting like 5,000 free agents.
And they don't have the ego that teams would have to deal with, where you have multiple players. It's like, yeah, no, this is what I use me here, like fucking Elijah Moore, basically.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that might be the only player that Joe D drafted bad, besides the whole Adam Gase era. But
the fact that might be his I wouldn't say his only bad draft, but granted, like later draft picks are never expected to pan out.
I mean, the whole 2020 draft was trash.
Was gold. No, 2021. Sorry. I think
2021 was amazing.
Gold. Yeah.
And 2022 just like
2020. If
that.
2021 was gold, 2022 was platinum.
Yes. There you go.
100%.
Now the 2023 is about to be diamond.
Oh, I wish. I hope. But where? Oh, this is
the difference. This is different stuff because where we're going to be drafting is not going to be the same. So this is when the scouts actually have to go deep into the draft. But I don't want to talk about draft right now. I want to talk about
what we need.
I'm not talking about draft for at least at this point. I'm not talking about draft for another 3 months.
Shit, this is the first season that we're not talking about drafts this early.
Yeah, usually
it is
around the time where we get started.
Because we started this podcast since 2016, and this is the first time where we actually aren't talking about draft in October.
First round draft pick. Who we taking?
Yeah. Now we can actually enjoy the season.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been too long.
Yes. And speaking of enjoying the season, what better way to enjoy the season by gambling and making picks?
Yep. Let's go.
So did Justin win this past week, or is that
I think I won.
Justin. All right, so Justin has 6 wins, right, or 6 picks that won right now. Hecker has 3, and I have 5.
Oh damn.
So I guess this depends on if the Ravens win.
If the Ravens win, you tie.
So it might come down to it, and then we tie. If the Ravens win, we tie.
Yeah.
And if the Saints win, Justin wins.
Okay. Well, I'm still rooting.
Yeah, dude.
I'm still
Saints. Let's go Saints, baby. Come on. NFC teams all day.
I'll send you a screenshot of the current picks from week 9.
If any listeners want to bet on teams, you know who to listen to.
Listen to what Justin says and don't do the opposite.
Yeah.
Maybe not this week. But even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah, this is true.
But so we're on to week 10, the New York Jets bye week. We weren't even week, but we won the game. So here we are, providing the content that you both need and deserve on a Victory Monday.
100%.
Week 10, we got a decent slate this coming week for the bye week. I think the first game is the Thursday night game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers.
Ooh, team of shit versus team of shit.
It's a shit off.
It should be good, though. It should be good. It should be a good fight.
Yeah, it should be it should be entertaining in some capacity. I mean, bad football.
I might take the under.
43.
Is the under? Under is a possibility, but the over is a possibility as well.
Maybe because both defenses suck. So I might, I don't know. This person, I might stay away from this because I don't like betting on shitty teams.
It might be
PJ Walker might have a Hall of Fame fucking game.
He's starting. He's starting, and they activated Sam Darnold.
I heard that they activated.
Oh no, that makes me not want to take the fucking Carolina Panthers. The fact that he's activated.
It makes
That,
me not take the Panthers, but I'm gonna take the Panthers anyway because I feel like they always beat the Falcons at home.
They should beat the Falcons, but the Falcons are.
They should have beat the Falcons last week if DJ Moore didn't take his helmet off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
such
wait,
a
they're
dumb.
playing
such
the
a-
Falcons and it's Falcons Panthers back to back.
Well, when you have shit teams, I guess that's how the NFL works.
No, because this week the Falcons played the Chargers and the Panthers played the Bengals.
Oh yeah, that's right. So the last week, yeah, because it went into overtime, right?
10 days.
Yeah, it wasn't back to back.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
still,
Shit, it seemed like it was back to back.
but no. Even so, their game last week was actually entertaining to watch. I enjoyed watching them battle out.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm taking the Falcons because I still believe in the Falcons running game.
Cordell should be completely uninjured. I think he came back from injury this past week.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Played well.
Yeah. And he did. Yes. No, he still played well. Damn. Both of y'all to the Falcons?
No, Hager took Panthers.
All right, so it's a split. I'm gonna take. Yeah, no, I gotta take the Panthers. I think the Panthers. I got faith in PJ.
I already put the Panthers for you. I know because you said PJ.
Yeah, I got faith in PJ.
All right. So next game, which is in Munich, Germany.
Yeah.
How early is that game?
Sunday morning.
What time does that game start?
9:30.
Like 9:30.
9:30.
Yeah.
9:30.
8:30 for me.
Yeah, 8:30.
Yeah, nigga.
That sucks. That's too early.
Yeah, it is.
But 8:30.
I'll probably be up anyway.
Sunday.
I remember being in Vegas last year watching the fucking. I watched the Seahawks, some other game at like fucking 1 o'clock. Like, no, this is not 1 o'clock. Earlier than that. Sorry, way too early. Fucking, sorry, but that's my fucking brain. But it was dumb early. I'm like, football's on here in the West Coast. Okay, well, fuck it. I'm gonna watch it, shit, but I'm not gonna open my bottle of fucking vodka this day. No, I'll save it for later.
Yeah, this is why Justin can't live on the West Coast.
The Jets London game.
Yeah,
9 in the morning. Yeah, I was.
So Seahawks versus Buccaneers.
I mean, the Seahawks.
I'm thinking the Seahawks. Geno Smith is the GOAT.
Yo, I don't know about the GOAT, but goddamn,
Pete Carroll knows what the fuck he's doing.
Tom Brady
Yes,
might.
he does.
He's gonna be so far away from his family.
What family?
maybe he has like Giselle relatives in Germany, so that could make a difference.
Oh,
That
could make a difference. Yeah,
sure.
his parents, her parents are rallying. Her parents are getting people in the stadium for
Tom Brady, you want a beer?
Tom Brady.
It could be. I don't know. I don't know how her parents talk.
No, I think internationally, Tom Brady's loved, so he's gonna get a lot of love.
Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah,
is.
and he's gonna get outplayed by Geno Smith on.
No, I think the love is gonna turn him on to.
What's wrong with you, Tom Brady?
This is like
you want to win a schnitzel?
This is a home game for the Patriots, for Tom Brady. This is a home game for Tom Brady. Because there are no fans for any team in fucking Germany other than Tom Brady.
Yeah, there are. Yes, there are.
Sure. Yeah, I'm sure there are. I
guarantee there's a bunch of Jets fans in Germany.
I guarantee. That's a hard take right there. That's a hard take. Yeah, maybe just because it's just in New York.
It's like
just because it's just New York. But you're telling me there's more Jets fans than Tom Brady fans?
I don't know.
Even if you watch the Jets.
I know there are Jets fans in Germany.
Yeah. Your brother's.
Oh, I put Isaiah Likely in, baby. Touchdown.
Let's start a GoFundMe for a trip to Germany so we can do a research.
We should all go
and find out.
We need like 10. We need like 15 grand.
And there are fans of football teams. Yeah, 15 grand.
Right.
Cover like the 3.
15 grand should be good. That should cover the tickets, the drinking expenses, and where we stay at.
Oh, 15 grand is my drinking expenses alone.
All right, then I guess we need like 50 grand.
We need 30 grand at least. We need 30 for this escapade here. So please, if you are interested in finding out if there are more Tom Brady fans than other football fans in Germany,
which I'm certain of. All right, I think that's going to be. Prove me wrong, Germany. If you're listening,
means you're taking the Bucks.
Logan. Yeah, you are taking the Bucks. Of course,
I'm taking the Bucks. I think this is a get right.
Still believe in Tom Brady. It's a
get right game for him, man. It's a get right game. It's not. No. It's not being bad.
You just had a get right game.
No. He didn't use it.
All right.
Brady played today. His receivers were dropping everything.
Yeah, his receivers fucked him over. That was pretty much it.
Which is why it's not get right for him. Brady doesn't give a shit if his receivers fail a game. He's gonna come back.
Mike Evans was dropping passes all fucking night.
That's fine. Brady's like, yo,
no, it's not.
No, you're telling me Brady's like, oh, God, we lost the game. That's the rest of the season. Hell no. Brady's like, all right, yo, we lost the game. I just got through a divorce.
No one's talking about that. I'm not talking about the rest of the season. I'm talking about that game. I'm talking about how Mike Evans was doing the same shit last week.
That's fine. Mike Evans has to pick his shit up, and he will. He will. He's an elite. He's an elite wide receiver.
Good in Germany.
I think it's a get right game for them, and they will get right. I think they will get right.
Next week,
that's a shit division.
Our next game, we're going to the Cleveland Browns and the Dolphins.
Oh, that's where we need. Wait, isn't Deshaun coming back this week or next week? No. That's later. Shit.
Next week.
Week 11. Wait. So we're all.
Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, week 11. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So my bad. Not this week. Week after. Still, Jacoby's gonna get the win.
Even if he comes back, what the fuck difference is that gonna make? Because he hasn't been playing for like 3 years.
So what?
Deshaun Watson when he comes back.
So what? You think he's gonna be back?
I hope he's been getting it the whole time.
I will bet money that he's still fucking good. First game. Game.
I'll bet money too.
Yeah.
Jacoby, you're telling me Deshaun Watson's actually gonna have fucking issues his first game back?
Yes. Yeah.
I do.
God damn, y'all robbed.
They even take the Texans
game. Crazy.
Who are they playing like next week? Let me see.
They're playing the Texans. Deshaun's playing in Houston his first game back because of course he is.
Oh, that's even better.
Yes, he's not gonna play poorly against the Texans. And first off, he's had shitty coaching and sports management his entire fucking career. So anything he's done in his career, I don't think is judged based on his coaching.
Okay.
So you're gonna tell me
the Dolphins.
You're telling me he's gonna get better coaching and be worse of a quarterback while we were watching Jacoby Brissett win games with this team?
All right, so I'll put week 11 picks, and then I'll put that game down and put Justin for Browns.
No, don't worry. Next week I'm take him. He can break his. He can have an injury next game and start.
I'll set it up right now. Week 11 picks, Justin Browns.
Well, for this week, as much as I'd like, I am going to take the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Dolphins.
So Dolphins across the board.
Unfortunately. I just didn't want to fucking.
But hey,
Right,
you know,
the Dolphins gonna win without an argument. I'm sorry, man.
good we're all picking the Dolphins, though. Maybe we're gonna mush this into a Browns victory.
Yeah, I hope so. And then they're
The
going to
Dolphins
lose
are gonna win this
Deshaun
game,
Watson.
but
And
afterwards,
Texans are going
Deshaun
to
Watson
get
will be Deshaun Watson.
it's Deshaun Watson revenge game against him.
Yep.
Next game is going to be Bills versus the Vikings.
Mm.
You know who I'm taking. I got to put all my dick energy into Kirk Cousins. Pause.
Wait, is it prime time? Is it prime time?
This is a 1
No.
o'clock, correct?
Okay, so maybe he's good.
It's a one.
He got lucky last week, so
He's a bum. I hate Kirk Cousins so much, not because he could be.
Give me the Vikings. Give me the Vikings. Josh Allen's going to be hurt.
Yeah.
He might not play. If he does play, I'm sure that elbow will be bothering him.
Yeah.
I'm taking this just for the streak. Actually, I'm not even on a streak, but you know, I've been winning weekend most weeks.
You're taking the Bills.
Yeah.
So Justin, you know, people.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Bills are not coming off a loss from the Jets to lose the goddamn fucking Vikings behind Kirk Cousins. There's no way. There's especially
you know what? I think I want to take the Bills.
Especially with Stephon Diggs. Yo,
I want to take the Bills.
God.
I think I want to switch. I'm switching my pick. I'm switching my pick. I want to take the Bills.
These motherfuckers coming out. Yo, Stephon Diggs is gonna rally the team.
I don't care. I don't care about this pick. I want the Vikings to win, but I think the Bills are going to end up.
You want the Vikings to win, but realistically, no.
All right. Next week,
Bills run D is gonna stop Cook.
All right. Next week we got Texans and Giants. Hecker, what do you say?
No, I was just gonna say, it's kind of funny how the Vikings had one of the best receivers in the league in Stephon Diggs, and then they just got like the other best receiver.
The fucking Justin Jefferson.
It'll be the top 2 receivers in the game. That'll be a good game to watch. But
could you imagine if they had an actual quarterback?
That would be something. But as far as Texans Giants goes, give me the Giants.
Oh,
yeah.
You're
Giants continuing.
I will be taking the Giants also.
I'm not picking a 6-2 team to beat a 6-1 team.
Yeah, we'll save that pick for next week.
That's fair. But I'm actually taking the Titans on this one.
What?
The Texans.
I'm taking the Titans on Texans. Texans. Sorry, my bad. Texans will be the Giants.
We didn't pick the Titans game. Sorry,
Texans will be the Giants.
Texans. Okay. That would be interesting.
It would be.
Well, now we have the game. The Saints, who are currently playing right now in Monday Night Football against the Steelers pack.
Hey, Mo, who did you pick?
I picked Giants.
Okay. So Saints, Steelers. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the Steelers.
Oh, really? Shit.
It's at Steelers, right?
Yeah, it's at both of these teams suck. But I think the Steelers can beat the Saints at home. If you can beat the Bucks at home, why can't you beat the Saints at home?
Yeah, that's true.
I took the Saints winning tonight. If you can beat the fucking
I don't trust Andy Dalton, but this is like not prime time, so I might take the Saints.
I'm definitely taking the Saints. I think they're a better overall team. Maybe not better coached, but Tomlin can't coach this team right, unfortunately. It's just not working. I don't know why, but it's not working. So, Tomlin, you're going to take another losing season this year. It sucks, but hey, it's true.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you lose 2 quarterbacks that you had back to back, and
100%. That shit does suck.
I guess he just intercepted a quarterback that he just had to basically work with.
I think Pickett's a godsend for him. I think Pickett could be their future quarterback.
I think Pickett's going to be ass.
No, I think he has the potential to be good.
I think you're ass, and
no, I think on a good coaching, he has the potential of being good. It's way too early to say he's going to be ass. Especially the fact that in the first game he came in, he actually looked decent.
He did look decent against
us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially against us. Especially against us. I know it wasn't long, but still, is against a top defense in the league, and he looked decent. And then
that was still trying to figure themselves out.
That's fine. We still have the talent. And it's still fucking with a rookie quarterback.
And guess what? They've been improving ever since. So
exactly,
you can take it for what it's worth.
But the Steelers, you can argue Pickett.
Are you taking the Steelers?
Yeah.
I thought you were taking the Saints.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Saints, but okay.
Nah. Change it back to the Saints.
Sure.
What the fuck was that whole argument for?
Sorry, the argument is the fact that they do have potential.
Okay. Yeah, well, it ain't happening right now, is it?
Nah.
Next game will be the Cowboys and the Packers.
Give me the
Cowboys. Cowboys are too good right now.
Oh God! I just got the worst vote text ever. Like
this what?
And I have to read this to you guys, and it's only because of the introduction. So it's music note signs, and it says Top Gun music plays. Christopher, this is Carrie, a veteran with common defense. As young, our generation is the best hope for this country. Our mission is to turn out and vote. Are you planning to vote tomorrow? I'm gonna say I was until you came in
here. Yes, that's what every single person should fucking text back to anyone who gets a text for voting. I was gonna vote until you sent this. 100%. That's what every single
I haven't gotten any of those texts ever. I'm very glad.
Yeah, I just gave her my reply. You can't see it. There it is.
There it is. Yeah. No, 100%. That's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Paragraph.
Yeah. You think you're getting votes off of this? No. If anything, I'll be petty.
Yeah, I know.
I'll be petty and just be like, I'm not voting. I'm voting against you because you did this.
I know the new top
100%. You should just vote for Donald Trump
or whatever. But we're not going.
It's so fucking boring now.
That's where pettiness goes wrong. That's where pettiness goes wrong. 100%. You shouldn't be petty sometimes. But no, fuck them assholes. I wouldn't do that if it was fucking Trump sending shit out. Nah, I'm like, you're an idiot. I'm still not voting for you. Hell no.
Let's.
There's a difference.
Oh my god.
Shit.
We're gonna have to. We're about to need to take another commercial break because we rambled on for too long.
That's not my fault.
Yeah.
No shit.
So we're doing Packers, Cowboys. I'm picking the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm taking Cowboys.
And boys across the board, I think, for that one.
How long we doing this commercial break?
Not that long. But I guess we could just do that break now because we only have a minute left.
Okay.
Shit, the Ravens Saints game.
Finish these picks.
Shit.
I'm surprised Justin isn't voting for Donald Trump because
shit, nigga, I don't vote.
Entertaining president. Justin likes that entertaining president.
Yeah, 100%. I do, but they have to have some sort of intelligence. Trump
they have to not be such a threat.
Who gives a fuck? I could give two shits about politics. To be honest, I just thought he was funny as shit. That's it.
He was, but he wasn't worth me going to a voting booth to vote. Because
I could give a fuck
I didn't even
about
vote for
goddamn
Obama.
politics.
I didn't vote for Obama. Fuck
Nor
that.
did I.
Why? Why am I gonna?
Because Obama didn't do shit neither.
First off, New York's blue, true and true. That's not going to change on my vote. So fuck out of here. Why am I going to waste my time?
I don't even think. Honestly, I feel like New York is not really that blue.
No, it's not. No, not local level.
Not local level. I've ran into way too many fucking racist people out there.
Are you kidding me? It's mostly Republican. It's mostly Republican, just on the international, not international level, the national level.
You know what's wild?
Fucking Democratic.
Like, I think I ran into more racist people in Long Island than I have here.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
100%.
Long Islanders are assholes.
Long Island people 100%. Are wild.
Assholes. We're assholes.
I haven't met
everyone revolves around Long Island.
Believe it or not, like the stereotype is everyone here is racist. I haven't run into one racist person yet.
Well, that's because you're in liberal ass Austin. You got to go to real Texas.
I mean, I've been to Dallas. I've been to Houston. I've been to East Texas.
You got to go to not the city.
Oh well. I ain't going to. No. I'm not going to Arkansas where they hang niggas at. No, I'm not going over there.
Just like 10 miles west, I'm sure you'll find motherfuckers that want to hang niggas.
You gotta go. You gotta go to like. Well, you can't go to South Texas because that's like all Mexicans. So you gotta go to like.
That's all South Texas.
Yeah, well, South Texas is basically Mexico. So what the fuck? You gotta go to like East Texas, like / Houston and Louisiana.
You go to
northwest Texas, racist as shit.
If you go to like towards Oklahoma, maybe, yeah.
Like I said, northeast and northwest Texas. You're gonna find more race ass motherfuckers.
Probably north, like further past Dallas.
Yeah, no, I'm saying north in general. East or west, it doesn't matter. You're gonna find race ass motherfuckers up there because that's just how that's how those towns have developed.
More east than west.
I wouldn't doubt that because the mid east is a lot more racist than Midwest is. Midwest gets a bad fucking. The mid east is racist as shit.
San Antonio, you won't find shit neither. Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, you might, maybe. I don't know. It's not that big, but
yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much Mexico over here.
Yeah, that's how it is geographically. The South is Mexico. The South is 100% Mexico.
Texas is 100% Mexico. Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, yes.
Yeah,
and Southern California.
If you're living in the southern border of probably some fucking point from California, straight across from the U.S. If you don't speak fucking Spanish, you shouldn't live down there. You honestly shouldn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't benefit you. Shit. But hey, I say bring more Mexicans in. It'll make the country better because.
Wow, so they can do the jobs.
Yes, 100%. Yes, 100%. Because they're gonna do jobs that no one else wants to. 100%. Yeah.
Like a white nationalist.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense because that actually leads to universal income because you can't have enough jobs for everybody now.
Back to the picks.
Back to picks.
Enough of that. What game are we on? I guess Cardinals Rams is the next game.
Yeah.
That should be a good game. Only because the Cardinals will probably make a comeback while the Rams are trash in the second half.
I'm actually going to take the Cardinals to win, and I'm going to provide no further explanation.
I feel like you need more explanation for the Rams to win.
I'm taking the Rams.
The Rams have been trash.
Yeah, they have been trash, and they just lost.
Yes, absolute garbage. The losses don't excite them. They're Super Bowl champions, and they still can't fucking figure shit out.
Disagrees, I think.
I'm taking the fucking. I was gonna take the Rams, but I'm gonna take the fucking Cardinals.
All right, I'm the odd man out then.
Yeah, for this one.
I don't believe in Kyler Murray at all.
I don't either, but I believe in him more than the Rams.
Yeah, I think I believe in him a little more than Matt Stafford. He'll play the hero ball at the end and pull it out of his ass.
Exactly.
Always weird. But yeah.
Okay. Well, we have another game here where
is it the
should be a dominant game, and it's the
San
Diego Superchargers versus the San Francisco 49ers.
Sunday Night Football.
I'm gonna take the Niners on that one.
I'll take the Niners too, but give me the Chargers to cover the spread. It's 7 points. I feel like that's too much.
So you'd rather have the spread?
Are they getting back Keenan Allen and Mike Williams?
Chargers, give me Chargers +7 here.
Wait.
Okay.
Are the Chargers getting back Keenan Allen and Mike Williams? Are they coming back?
What the fuck does it matter? They won last week against them trash ass. Falcons?
Yeah, that's a Falcons. That's not the 49ers. The 49ers are a superior team defensively, and they have.
Well, Chargers can't stop the run, and that's all the 49ers do. McCaffrey should fucking own that team. Yeah, he's too good. At least with them, he looked like he's way better than he was on Carolina.
Yes, because someone's finally using him how he should. Yo, McCaffrey was Debo before Debo.
Remember how Justin last week said Shanahan wasn't good as a offensive coordinator?
Yeah, 100%.
Offensive play calling.
I still agree. I still agree with that. But now he has the pieces that he needs to be elite. Like he has the running back.
Debo was out last week.
Yeah, but Debo should have been an elite wide receiver as soon as he came in, but he got relegated to be a wide receiver running back to a team that he needed to be that for. He didn't need to. If he was on the other team, he would be an elite wide receiver right from the get go. Why was he a running back wide receiver? Because he could be. Because he could be.
We're both agreeing to take the 49ers. So.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. But I'm just arguing the fact that Shanahan now is going to be an elite offensive coordinator, really, just because of McCaffrey, just because he has that weapon. Now
that makes him elite now.
Yes, because now it makes everything that he's envisioned for the running back possible.
Okay, I disagree, but anyways.
Next game, true, man. That's what he's wanted. He's wanted McCaffrey.
Agree to disagree. I feel like it's just McCaffrey.
Yeah, 100%. But now McCaffrey's going to be used as beneficial as he's always been able to be used without the possibility. No. The Panthers ran him to death.
But what I'm saying is he knows how to use that piece. That's why he brought him in.
Yes, and he's more likely not to get injured with his team because he's not going to be running the ball as consistently. He's going to have other running backs that can run the ball. He's going to have Elijah Mitchell behind him. I mean, he can be the first down running back, even third down running back. Doesn't matter. Now McCaffrey can actually be utilized as a utility running back as he should have been his entire career.
And they got two options now, Debo and him.
Yes. That's why Shanahan's going to look like a constant now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'd be surprised if they don't make the playoffs.
And the final game of the week, it is going to be the Washington Commandos versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
9-0, baby. 9-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed. I'm not even
across the board.
Yeah, I'm not even going to give the Commandos the benefit of the spread on this one. They're 10.5 point underdogs. which is coverable, but I would not trust them to do it. Not enough.
We all took the Titans to beat them regardless of score. We took them to beat them last week, which is a fucking mistake. Shit.
Wait, last week? No, last week
Yeah,
was against the Chiefs.
No, last week oh fuck, I'm thinking the Texans. My bad. T teams.
I did Texas plus 14, which did hit.
You're right. It did hit. The plus 14 hit.
Yeah, we did. Me and Hacker took the plus 14. That did hit, and you took the Texans straight up.
Like a big dummy. You could have won the pick.
Mm-hmm.
You could have already won the picks.
All I need is Saints to do some work tonight.
Ooh, lock it up.
Lock it up, lock it in. And that will do it. That's another episode of All Gas, No Break in the books. Everyone enjoy the bye week. Go Vikings, go Browns, and go hopefully the bye week defeats the Patriots, and hopefully it is a full bye week for us. So until next time, go Vikings, go Browns, go Jets. Fuck Bill Belichick, fuck Buffalo, fuck you if you fuck PFF, fuck you if you're making excuses for any of these entities, and peace.
Peace.
Deuces.